But the question is, ladies and gentlemen, who will face Shawn Michaels at One Night Stand Extreme Rules? We're going to find that out next.
Is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will face Shawn Michaels in a stretcher match at One Night Stand. Introducing first, weighing in at 226 pounds, he's the Intercontinental Champion, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Irresistible.
Weighing in at 290 pounds, Batista!
Well, it was obvious by Shawn Michaels' own words that Michaels somewhat duped Batista at Backlash a little over 3 weeks ago. Batista said that he was going to look for retribution when the time was right. More specifically, Batista said he was going to hurt Shawn Michaels. That's cutting to the chase. That's exactly what the animal said. So who will face Shawn Michaels in a couple of weeks? This match will decide it. King, you think Jericho's at a disadvantage because he wrestled last night and Batista did not?
Well, without a doubt, especially you and I and the world witnessed that match that Jericho had last night with HBK. I mean, that had to take a lot out of Jericho.
And perhaps we could suggest that the longer this match goes, the tougher it'll be for Jericho, who's getting an aggressive early start, or at least trying to.
You're right. I think Jericho knows that as well. He won't have the stamina that he ordinarily has after that grueling battle last night, so he'd like to get this thing over in a hurry. Ow, man.
The animal from Friday Night SmackDown.
Uh-oh.
Looking to meet the showstopper, but along the way, Batista's got to beat the 8-time Intercontinental Champion.
Batista just powers Y2J off of him and then throws that big right-hand haymaker. Oh, what a boot.
Good hard stiff kick by Jericho and a lot of power by Batista. A couple of former WWE champions getting it on here live tonight on Monday Night Raw. Batista with the cover got a near fall. An amazing amount of force, and our table stopped Jericho from going all the way. And what a shot to the face. Big time, high impact. An animalistic kick.
Boy, that was the unstoppable force hitting the immovable object. Watch this. Jericho running full speed into that foot. That big, huge bam of Batista's.
And now look at Jericho. Jericho's so pugnacious.
He's still going after Batista's knee.
Jericho's got a lot of guts. We've seen it so many times.
Oh!
Big time spine buster. The spine was driven in the pine by the animal. And look at Jericho continue to fight.
Batista thinking, Batista ball, but Jericho got the walls of Jericho. Well,
a single leg Boston Crab, still a submission maneuver. Still on the left leg. And if you're only going to be able to control one leg, you want to control the injured leg. That's what Jericho's doing. Two of the and brightest stars going one-on-one here tonight. And we thank you for being with us here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, Batista, like Shawn Michaels and like Jericho, may have been feigning that leg injury, but right now he's in pain for real because Jericho's got that single leg Boston Crab locked in. Batista may have to tap.
And man, what an accomplishment it would be if Chris Jericho could make Batista tap out. Friday Night SmackDown's Animal going to Monday Night Raw.
He may regret making the trip.
Batista finally reaches the sanctuary of the bottom rope, and the veteran of Jericho maintaining the hold as long as he could. Jericho would have been disqualified if the referee had reached a 5 count. Jericho no wasting motion here.
Watch it.
And again another physical chop block to the left leg of Batista. Lion saw found canvas, but no animal.
The Animal wanted to hit that Batista bomb. He knows it'll be over. Oh, look at Jericho grab those ropes.
Jericho knows it'll be over as well. A hard kick. Jericho using those kicks very effectively on the left leg of Batista. High wrist time. Time to take a chance.
And an amazing performance by Jericho. Oh, considering the match he had last night, but Batista grounds Y2J.
And that was an impactful clothesline that caught Jericho. Looked like right above it.
Check this out. Jericho coming off the rope as soon as he lands. Runs right into that huge clothesline.
Batista is fighting through the pain that must be riveting his body from his left knee.
Whether or not it was damaged when he went out of the ring, it was certainly damaged by Chris Jericho when Batista got back in the ring. That's been the focus of all Jericho's attack during this match.
Jericho trying to recover from that clothesline.
Batista just lying in wait. The Animal poised. And here he comes. Oh, no!
Somewhat reminiscent of Judgment Day with Jericho and Shawn Michaels. And Jericho looking for the code breaker.
He's caught in midair.
Look at the power. My God, the power of Batista. Overwhelming.
Oh, no.
Jericho fought, but couldn't fight through the Batista bomb. The counter.
Here is your winner, Batista!
So now we know who will face Shawn Michaels at One Night Stand, Extreme Rules. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Batista versus Michaels will be a stretcher match.
Boy, watch this again as Jericho went for the code breaker, thinking he had this match well in hand, but what Batista had in hand was Jericho. He turned the code breaker into a Batista bomb.
An amazing counter using overwhelming animalistic power to earn Batista one hell of a victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And a day for Batman at One Night Stand in a stretcher match.